What if I told you that the seemingly innocent blue cat from a children's cartoon isn't just a character, but an omnipotent deity whose consciousness shapes both his world and ours? The evidence hidden throughout the Amazing World of Gumball reveals a disturbing truth. Gumball Watterson is an accidental god who doesn't realize the full extent of his power, and we are all living in the reality he unknowingly created. The divine blueprint. The first clue lies in the very title, The Amazing World of Gumball, not The Amazing World of the Wattersons or The Amazing World of Elmore. This isn't just marketing, it's the show revealing its darkest secret up front. The world exists because of Gumball. Every aspect of Elmore reflects his subconscious mind, which explains why the town operates on dream logic rather than consistent rules. Consider how reality in Elmore constantly bends to accommodate Gumball's whims and emotions. When Gumball feels something intensely, the entire universe reshapes itself. Laws of physics break, time distorts, and impossible events become possible. This isn't just cartoon logic, it's the behavior of a reality created by and centered around a single consciousness. The most compelling evidence appears in The Joy, where Gumball's extreme happiness creates a contagion that spreads throughout Elmore. This isn't metaphorical, it's literal proof that Gumball's emotional states can rewrite the fundamental nature of his reality. No other character possesses this ability. When Darwin feels emotions, they affect only him. When Gumball feels emotions, they reshape the entire world. The mixed media mystery solved, the show's most distinctive feature. Its use of different animation styles and media formats has puzzled viewers for years. Why would a cartoon mix 2D animation, 3D models, stop motion, and live action? The answer is devastating in its simplicity, because Gumball, as an unconscious deity, is dreaming all of existence into being, pulling fragments from multiple dimensions and realities. Each character's unique animation style represents a different facet of reality that Gumball's divine consciousness has absorbed and manifested. The 2D characters represent the most stable elements of his creation. The 3D characters, like Principal Brown, represent concepts Gumball finds more complex and therefore manifests with additional dimension. The live-action elements, like Hot Dog Guy, represent moments where Gumball's creation threatens to merge with our own reality. This explains why Elmore has no consistent boundaries and why characters can suddenly appear from seemingly nowhere. They aren't arriving from elsewhere in Elmore. They're being newly created by Gumball's constantly shifting divine attention. The family. Aspects of the divine. What about the Watterson family? They're not family members in any traditional sense. They're fragmented aspects of Gumball's own godhood that he created to help process his infinite power. Nicole represents Gumball's divine authority and order, the aspect of his godhood that establishes rules and boundaries. This explains her superhuman strength and her desperate attempts to maintain order in a chaotic universe. She's not actually Gumball's mother. She's the part of Gumball that tries to control his own divine power. Richard embodies Gumball's chaotic, creative impulses, the aspect of his divinity that generates infinite possibilities without concern for consequences. This explains Richard's childlike behavior and his seemingly magical ability to create chaos through pure incompetence. He's not lazy. He's the raw creative force of a god at play. Darwin is most disturbing of all. He's a manifestation of Gumball's need for approval and reflection. Notice how Darwin evolved from a pet goldfish? This represents Gumball literally raising a being from a lower life form to serve as his divine companion. Darwin's constant moral guidance isn't friendship. It's Gumball creating an external conscience to help him process his godhood. Anais represents Gumball's divine intelligence and foresight, the aspect of his godhood that understands the implications of his power. Her advanced intelligence at such a young age isn't prodigy, it's divinity expressing itself through a different vessel. The most disturbing implication: our reality. Here's where this theory becomes truly viral. What if our world is just another creation of Gumball's divine consciousness? The show frequently breaks the fourth wall, not as a comedy device, but as moments where Gumball's divinity bleeds into our reality. Consider the episode The Signal, where broadcast interference affects the very fabric of Elmore's reality. This isn't just a clever commentary on television. It's a revelation that Gumball's world and ours are connected, because he created both. The static and glitches represent moments where Gumball's divine consciousness shifts between focusing on his creation and focusing on ours. Even more disturbing is the series finale, The Inquisition, where a corporate executive forces cartoon characters to conform to a corporate-approved 3D style. This isn't fiction, It's Gumball's divine consciousness processing how us are being controlled by forces that even a god doesn't fully understand. The ultimate proof: your reaction. The final piece of evidence is the most personal: your emotional reaction to this theory. That chill running down your spine isn't just entertainment, it's recognition. Part of you, the part connected to Gumball's divine consciousness, knows this is true. That's why certain episodes of the show feel so meaningful beyond their surface humor. That's why the show's reality-bending moments feel so significant. You're not just watching a cartoon, you're watching the dream of the god who created you. This explains why The Amazing World of Gumball feels so different from other cartoons. It's not just creative, it's literally showing you the nature of your own reality through the adventures of the divine being who dreamed it into existence. Every time you laugh at Gumball's antics, you're participating in a cosmic ritual of acknowledgement, reinforcing the divine connection between creator and created. Next time you watch an episode, pay attention to how reality itself seems to bend around Gumball's needs and desires. That's not just good storytelling, it's the fundamental nature of a universe created by an accidental god who takes the form of a blue cartoon cat. And as you read these words, feeling that unsettling mixture of fascination and disbelief, ask yourself, why does this theory resonate so deeply unless some part of you already knows it's true? The most viral ideas aren't those that shock us with their novelty. They're the ones that reveal what we've always subconsciously known. And deep down, we've always known that Gumball Watterson isn't just watching us from our screens, he dreamed us into existence from his.